Back live in Ann Arbor for kickoff of the Ohio State-Michigan game. Let's go to Danielle Dwyer with more.
Dan, all morning during our show, I've seen tailgaters make their way to the game. There's one Ohio State fan, Big Nut. He probably made his way about an hour ago. This story will tell you why that is. Sure, you've seen some of college football's biggest super fans, but have you ever wondered what a game day in the life of them is like? Well, let me tell you, it's exhausting and quite the experience.
It's game day. It's a special day.
That's John Peters, a 54-year-old man from Fremont, Ohio, and one that is known more by his superfan name than his birth name.
Big Nut! Roll up! Ladies and gentlemen, Big Nut's in the house!
Since 2002, his love for Ohio State football has been recognized by people of all ages, and his superfan persona has continued to grow. When it comes to game day, he and his wife, Therese, who he calls First Lady, start bright and early, waking up at 4 a.m. Then the nearly 2-hour face painting and game day attire process begins. You heard right. It takes this superfan nearly as much time to get ready for the games as it does the players. After every detail from the glitter on the Block O to the wristbands and necklaces is complete, Big Nut makes sure he has his lucky Buckeye, which is shaped like the state of Ohio, and he and First Lady are off for Columbus around 6 a.m. 2 hours later, they arrive at the tailgate, and then the fun really begins.
We have to get down there early to get our parking spot and then get to the tailgate and then visit a lot of the Buckeye Nation.
For the next 4 hours, Big Nut visits tailgates and gets his picture taken.
All the way from California, huh? Nice.
Again.
Absolutely. Can I put the head on?
And again.
Can you take our picture?
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
And again.
Hey, pirate! Tell me we can have a picture together. Absolutely, pirate!
And again.
I like how she opened the door.
I thought she was going to take you out. Let you through.
All right, you guys ready?
Buckeye fans of all ages constantly come up to him wanting to get their picture. Even people bring their dogs up to meet him.
You're welcome. Hey, I love dogs.
And First Lady is there to capture the moments and post them on Facebook. To date, Big Nut has nearly 30,000 pictures from games and other Buckeye events on his Facebook page. While this process would be overwhelming to some, to Big Nut, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing to me. I'm just a fat guy with face paint. It's a blessing to me. Somebody would want their picture taken with me.
And it's not just the pictures. The season ticket holder also passes out handmade Buckeye necklaces.
Buckeyes. Thanks be to Brutus.
O-H-I-O.
Each Buckeye is individually picked by Big Nut and First Lady. After they dry out, the couple puts them together with 8 Buckeyes to represent the 8 championships. And the name Big Nut, because he says...
Because we're all a big nut about Ohio State.
And as I witnessed firsthand, it's a good thing he starts making his way to the stadium early. Otherwise, he might not make it in time for kickoff.
Give me five. Give me five.
All right.
Something he says has drastically changed over the years.
It's funny because I remember back in the day, it'd take me about, I'd leave for the game, it'd take me about 10 minutes to get to the horseshoe. Now it probably takes me, 45 minutes to an hour.
Once his ticket is scanned and he's in the shoe, he makes his way to the front row of Section 23AA and gets ready to cheer on the Buckeyes. Throughout the game, you'll see him cheering, starting chants, tossing Buckeye necklaces to fans, and getting his picture taken with others. Following the final buzzer, Big Nut makes his way out of the stadium, but not before doing one more thing. More pictures, of course. But as he walks out of the stadium, it's something that you could say is all in a game day's work, and something Big Nut says he wouldn't have any other way. As Big Nut gets ready for the big game, I'm going to get ready to go play some cornhole. So back to you, Dan.
All right, thanks, Danielle. We'll take